Du inne?
Ja, nå er jeg inne.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Vi må vel gå et annet sted da.
Kan du vente litt på Jan Ole da?
Ja. Hvor lenge varer den displacer-beasten da? Helt til du skrur den av?
Ja.
Nei, vi gikk ikke ned her sist.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Conditions, water elemental are terribly stuffed.
Time to press ahead.
Oi, det er mye liv. 18 constitution.
Han velta nesten en bokhylle, så han måtte rydde litt.
Gyda. Søle cola på PC-en og... Jeg har ikke lyst til å installere GTA 5 på nytt og spille det med Ludvig og meg. Jeg kjøpte GTA 5 til på landet på PC.
Det er bra det ikke var cola i bokhylla da, skrev jeg. Jeg vet ikke om jeg har plass til det nå, jeg kan sjekke.
Jeg tror det var 90 eller 100 giga.
Hva er det dere spiller der da?
Ja, jeg spiller mest singleplayer, men jeg driver og tar sånne forskjellige missions med Ludvig, og det er masse nytt siden spillet kom, så er det masse jeg ikke har sett før.
Hallo.
Hallo?
Hei. Driver du og lager campaign allerede, eller?
Ja, jeg har planer. Som jeg har hatt ganske lenge i.
Soft and a whisper. This calls for careful footwork.
Fortsette med det sakte, men sikkert.
Får man Excel, så er jeg nesten 100 giga også, da, Erik.
Jeg vet.
Ser ikke for meg at vi kommer til å være ferdig med den session som vi holder på med før om et år eller noe sånt. Så.
Ja. Nei, jeg ser for meg Assassin er sikkert vanskelig å spille da, men jeg tror det er jævlig gøy hvis man gjør det riktig. Men de får jo ganske mye bra hjelpemidler da. Sånn disguise spells og... Jeg så den ene... Ja, det spørs jo selvfølgelig hva man går og sånn da, men de kan få pluss 30 i escape artist checks og sånn med en spill. Det er litt
Ja.
sykt.
Have to keep going.
Det er balstedet det der, ja. Ser det ut som. Du ser den statuen, eller det hodet til Bal der nede, ved døra.
Ja, jeg vet det.
Det hadde vært kult hvis vi fant referanser til eneren og toeren.
Det er vel her hun der assassin-kjæringa bor. Fordi han fyren sa vi måtte finne hjemmestedet hennes for å drepe.
Vil det si at hun er en slags vampyr, da? At hun må drepe liksom kroppen hennes, eller...
Hun er et vanlig menneske bare, som har fått krefter av den guden.
Free for the taking.
Ja, jeg tror det er noe mer, altså.
Han der andre vi drepte var jo menneske han også.
Ja, han var vel undead, da. Han var jo dau.
Ja.
Getrick Torm. Just waiting for the last guy to show up so we can go down. Går du rundt i de BDSM-klærne fortsatt?
Passer jo bra da med Displacer Beast.
The corpse does not respond.
Corpses.
Too ball.
The corpse does not respond.
Var det statuen som snakka? Eller er det hodet? So saith the wise Alondo. Left the game. What are you leaving us? Ai, hva er det du driver med? Hva I helvete?
Don't waste a step.
At jeg skal heale litt. En kiste.
Kan vel bare ta en long rest mens vi venter på en
Seems
ord.
like a good moment to talk.
Spiller cash. Kanskje hvis man krasjer akkurat det kom inn.
Det er Jan Ola. Du ser Jan Ola.
Stoned.
Rosa.
Something to disturb your rest.
Assassins. Huh?
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
Prøvde bare å
Fuck.
sove, så kom de der.
Er det deg? Det ligner på
Ja,
din
det
egen
gjør det.
fyr.
The right. The master needs him. He must attend.
What a lovely invitation. But I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I intend to kill him, you see.
We will live again, Astarion. The scars on our backs are sealed with
Venner
the
av
fullest power. 7 spawn, 7 sigils.
You're number 7, the final piece of the rite. He needs us all for the Black Mass.
Our fates were sealed in his writing long ago. A promise
Var det
to
i
his
røda?
favorite spawn. Fulfilled in the crypt
Jeg er jo
beneath his
cursa,
palace.
da. Jeg sier jo det selv.
This is our only chance to be free, to end centuries of slavery. You will not ruin it, Astarion.
Blir de slemme bare uten at... Ja.
Kan jeg dø, da?
You will not stop this, so kill us instead.
Du er ikke inne du nå, eller?
Nei, jeg måtte starte spillet. Men jeg ser på også.
The fuck er det han...
Fly med Tore.
Det er morsomt.
Har du Astarion
Nei.
egg nå?
Ja.
Beveger han seg alene, eller?
Det ser sånn ut.
Ok. Du har ikke levelet han, har du vel?
Nei, han er level 1.
Han tar Sanctuary på den, da, så kan de ikke drepe den.
Hvis han ikke angriper, da.
Ja, han gjorde det i stad, så... Han er
Og de vampyrer, ja.
This needs to end. One way or another. They mentioned my scars and are right. I need to get to that crypt and find out what these damn markings are really for.
Kanskje level 1.
Men vi skal bare sove.
Ja. Jeg har jo den spellen på Clericen i D&D og Sanctuary. Så hvis jeg caster den på deg, Erik, da, hvis du har lavt HP, for eksempel, velge å angripe så lenge ikke du angriper først.
Ok.
Jeg synd ikke jeg tenkte på det mens vi tok den der drikkeleken i bar-greia.
Ja, du visste ikke at de skulle angripe noen, da.
Nei, men jeg kunne gjort det etter han hadde angrepet, og så kunne jeg bare... Nei, jeg tar faen. De hadde jo tapt uansett.
Problemet med de situasjonene der er at de pleier å være umulige hvis vi ikke gjør akkurat det som vi trenger å gjøre.
Åssen umulig da, tenker du på?
Nei, altså han setter opp et scenario, og så må vi løse det scenarioet på hans premisser.
Ja.
Jeg tar det som en utfordring, selvfølgelig, men det er litt vanskeligere for andre spillere som ikke har god nok erfaring.
Ja, jeg vet ikke helt hva han skulle frem til med den greia der, men... Jeg ser for meg at vi vant den encounteren i hvert fall. Han sa jo at de skulle bli sånn returning enemies, eller hva han sa.
Det kan han ta kødda med nå.
Nei, jeg husker jo jeg spilte, var det Vampires, eller noe sånt? Da hadde vi en sånn karakter som kom tilbake, som han kødda skikkelig med Are, fordi Are hatet han. Litt sånn der homo-sleazy. Det var så morsomt.
Det er litt sånn stilen til Scott da, hvis vi lar folk vi møter i storyen kan komme tilbake på en måte. Men jeg er litt sånn usikker på hvordan jeg skal spille lawful evil karakter også da. Altså jeg føler liksom jeg kan ikke drepe folk bare for å drepe heller.
Nei, altså du har din egen kode som du følger.
Ja, det har jeg. Men
Du
sånn som
dreper under visse premisser da.
Hadde de ikke escapet når de gjorde, så hadde jeg sikkert kanskje ikke drept dem, men skadet dem mye i hvert fall.
Jeg tenker at Lawful Evil, hvis du har sett den serien hva heter den? The Expanse. Han ene, har dere sett den? Ja, han ene som er fra jorda. Hva er det han heter nå? I hvert fall han ene som er medlem der. Det er 2 stykker som er fra jorda. Han ene hovedpersonen, og så han andre som er litt sånn soldat. Han er sånn... Han har ikke noe humor nesten. Men han bryr seg veldig om crewet. Hvis noen kødder med crewet, så går han hardt. Og da går han inn for å terminere de ut. Og så han, sjefen må liksom stoppe ham flere ganger, fordi han går rett på sak og liksom... Ja.
Han er litt sånn fyren min spiller også, men jeg føler det er kjedelig om jeg revealer koden til dere da.
Nei, men liksom, det er sånn jeg føler han... Og så elsker han å drikke.
Sånn som jeg vet jo ikke alignmenten til dere, liksom. Men det er sånn jeg må finne ut av hvordan dere roleplayer, tenker jeg.
Ja. Er du inne i spillet nå, eller noe?
Ja.
Ok, så da kan vi stikke til... Asimar. Jeg mente jeg spilte det en gang når vi spilte sammen.
Det kan godt hende.
Var det når vi spilte med...
Banan og sånn.
Ja. Nei, ikke Vanna. Hva het han som bodde rett ved siden av Morten Elster?
Ammar?
Ja.
Ja, han spilte ikke jeg med.
Jeg tror jeg husker jo at jeg mente at jeg hadde spilt som...
Earth-element.
Skal vi se, skal jeg gå tilbake til verden, håper jeg så. Fikk jo quest av Astarion forresten, hvor man må løse...
Ja, det var så mange quest nå, så.
Quest-markeren her, ja. Quest, confront Elder Brain. Get Cortash Netherstone, det må jeg kanskje gjøre først. Get Orin's Netherstone.
Skal uansett ned hit og inn, tenker jeg.
Rescue the Grand Duke. Find Dribbles the Clown. Find the Night Song, det er den der våpnet da.
Det har vi gjort, vel.
We should see what the wizard in Baldur's Gate wants with her.
Ja, men vi er ikke i Baldur's Gate enda.
Ok. Ja, da må vi finne...
Join oss, du. Vi er jo i tempelet her.
We are now entering the throne of Baal, or something. Because you can see the mark of Baal is, I can't see it here. Yeah, it's here, on top here. Åh, det hadde vært fett hvis Sarevok dukket opp, for hello!
Stone seals this chamber against the world. No key, no handle. Better to forget. Better to live.
Sånn.
Sa du?
Jeg bare hørte ikke helt hva...
Better to
Fortell dem.
live, eller better to forget, better to live, eller et eller annet, sa.
Oi,
Nå skjer det med at jeg hadde så lite bonus i religion, da. Jeg trodde jeg hadde...
ja, 20.
Murder. Bloody murder. Who else but Baal would these symbols honor?
Drepe
A
noen her,
chill
da.
draft strikes as you turn, as if distant eyes were set, watching.
Oi.
The heart is inspired.
Stone seals this
Rockin'
chamber.
stone, brother!
No key, no handle. Better to forget. Better to live.
Det må man dø for å komme gjennom. Er det noe vits når vi akkurat gjorde det der, da?
Vet ikke.
Bruker du bare pointsa våre?
You do not discover truth. In these symbols, a chill draft strikes as you...
Du kan ikke slå opp den, gitt. Er det annen måte å lukke?
Så skal vi ikke hit han da.
Kjedelig. Kommer oss ikke inn der. Portal der også. Temple of Baal, ja.
Trapp her, men den går vel opp dit.
He did not know.
Burns Rock da, tenker jeg. Jeg tar søren.
Glory of what is to come.
Where to go now, I wonder.
Let's rehearse this one more time.
Breathe deep and move.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Kanskje vi kan prøve å befri han der
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
duken.
Tell them what happened.
Han har tydeligvis blitt tatt over.
Witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
You've been seeing that for ages, and you're still here. What are they waiting for?
Hva bullshit er den veien her da? Find the night song. Kanskje vi skal gjøre det da?
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
I should speak up.
Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
Still here. What are they waiting for?
Let's rehearse this.
The Duke's beat feet. Thank the provider.
Ja, det blir spennende å se som boulderskate her da. Nei, to Lower City. Eller her vi kom fra det, tror jeg.
Bare se hvilken vei vi ikke har vært på kartet.
Skal vi komme derfra?
Nei, kanskje ikke.
Jeg håper ikke de har tatt med en Uber.
Uber.
Ja, en tulling i boulderskate igjen. Utenfor Nashville. Er dette boulderskate da? Elfsong.
Delvis, ser det ut som.
Ja, Elfsong Tavern. Murder target, what? Find the night song, vi har jo, ja, det er vel en bollerskett her.
Det er en gazett.
Faen så mange murder target det var her da.
Hva fikk du?
Boulders Smoke Gazette.
Er ikke det avisa?
Det ser sånn ut.
Oi, det var forskjelt.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me.
Oi, jeg vet hvilket år det er også.
They took the gold and hit me
Det er
anyway.
jo interessant.
Better this way.
1492.
I still leave with gold in my pockets. So, you having a go or not?
Ser ikke du cutscenen, eller han fyren?
Ah, nei.
Then move. Let someone else have a go.
En som ville at jeg skulle betale for å slå en zombie. Eller undead fyr.
Rebels the Clown, det er han vi skal finne da. Jeg lurer på om den avisa her endrer seg utifra hva man gjør.
Lol.
Be wary of foreign.
Scrolle inn.
Let's see.
Hva da?
Nei. Men spørsmålet mitt er om året er 1379 eller 1400.
Foreigners should be shunned. They're decadent in ideas, infect our youth, and they steal Baldurian resources.
Ikke det bare når avisa ble stiftet, 1339. Baldur's Gate Print and Publishing Company, established 1339.
Ja, greit. Men det står ikke noe år ellers her. Det står bare på navnet.
Ja.
Ok. Ja, nå er jeg ute fra at året er 1492.
Ja, det vil jeg også.
I don't know how. I'm only 6.
Det er også en ting som er litt interessant når man skal være DM og sette verden i Baldur's Gate, også et årstall. Jeg har det veldig gøy med sånt.
Thank you. Oh, you. I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected. My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate, so our readers don't have to. You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
Oi, oi, oi.
If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you. I bet you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
Adressen der må jeg vise Nina.
Greetings, child of faith. Be
Adressen som hun holder
welcome
på
to
seg.
the storm
Ja,
shore.
det var kul.
You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Hun der pressedama.
Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Reviving hands.
Det ser ut som en oppgradert versjon til Shadowheart, kanskje?
Thank helm we made such good time.
Level 3
The army of the
necromancers.
Absolute are back. Certainly encourages a brisk pace.
Revive for okay.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on
The
the
Shadow
road
Heart.
for more than a 10-day.
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here.
Det var bra cloak.
Ja, da gir deg den spillen.
Ja. Det er
Hvor lenge varer det?
concentration, da. Det er litt dritt.
Varer i 10 runder.
Ja, men jeg føler hun har flere spill som må konsentrere seg på.
Thingy damn near busted her skull. I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Ghoster. She's no thief.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
One blow, and she drops like she's dead. Maybe she is.
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer. Not anymore.
Vil du ha de healing-hanskene Shadowheart hadde, Erik?
Greetings.
Ja.
I trust you are enjoying the city.
Du har ikke gjort en dritt når du driver og snakker med alle. Jeg skrur av den greia.
Den funker ikke for meg.
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
Gærne folk her, altså.
Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these writer-types.
Boulder's mouth.
Good.
Look, I just packed the papers. If you've got a complaint, editor's inside.
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous.
Bare litt.
You see an altar dedicated to Mystra. Mystra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Your studies of religion don't suffice to tell you more.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
don't know about you, but them big metal bastards really put me off my flow.
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra, mother. Your studies of religion don't suffice to tell you.
Skulle vel hatt med han der fyren nå.
An inscription reads, "Let all who worship as a moon-bathed cleric, this is your moment to bask in her lunar light and imbue your spirit with her majesty and grace."
Hatt med hvem da?
Ja, han er magen. Til den der guden til magi.
Well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Oh, we have plenty of ink. Enough to cover all your misadventures in this good city. I've never heard so much violence against innocent circus freaks before. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over.
Right. Det er de som skriver avisa skal poste en artikkel om oss om at vi har vært drittsikre i et eller annet sirkus.
I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you. Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Ja, det kan bli spennende. Han der Gortash ser ut som han har spredd rykter om oss.
But more evidence of devotion is required.
Prøver å snakke med en sånn quest-skjæring nå.
Ja.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the flaming fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
Her er oppe.
Better every day.
Stellmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Fikk dere cutscene, eller?
Bollocks!
Ja.
I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
An adventurer? Fantastic. We don't have enough of those in Baldur's Gate. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
Det kanskje.
Ball? That's exactly what I... Wait. How do you know about that?
Så jeg tar den, så blir William Nordli inspirert.
Ja, men en jo...
Ja, personlig, mener du?
It's becoming something of an obsession of mine. You see, these murders have been cropping up all over the city. They're always the same. Victim paralyzed by poison. Absolutist symbol scrawled on the floor in blood. Hand removed pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. So why leave a symbol at the scene of the crime? Doesn't make any sense. And the removal of the hand pre-mortem. The unnecessary brutality of it. It's got to be connected to Baal. It's just got to be. Now your turn. What do you know about this?
Lul, jeg må velge den.
Mye pluss i det.
Nei, jeg får...
Det hele på en tid, ja.
Det som i D&D.
Jeg klikket spillet mitt. Nei.
You'll find plenty of like-minded folks. Now, if you don't mind, I've work to do. I thought I made myself very clear, civilian. Move along.
Ja, jeg burde ha tatt den lista med en gang, tror jeg.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please?
Teit at jeg ikke kan
Their
vise
presence vexes me.
Hello, servant ape.
Look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
I thought I made myself very clear, sure as the stench of an ogre's latrine. Get lost.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
Bollocks! You! Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene.
For en
For your
stige
sake,
ved
the
siden av
last one
rommet til hun...
to fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
Reception failed.
God, that's it. Proof that I was right. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a
Det er på cutscene min nå.
Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal.
Hun snakker om Servok.
A dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal temple was revived. And with it, The Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
Det en spesiell loot, eller bare vanlig?
Jeg vet ikke, jeg skal bare se hva Erik sier først.
No doubt you found a trail of bodies in their wake. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oath-bound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work. Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Ok. Tidligere, første gang du møter henne, så kan du få en sånn lute som gjør at du kan spille musikk.
Moving in.
Oi, jeg holdt du der.
Kanskje en av dere kan se på den?
Det nede?
Nei, oppe i det rommet du snakket med Huri.
Jeg vet ikke hva du fant, det.
Sånn vinflaske som suspicious.
Hvor da?
Her, på hylla her.
Ja, men det jo 100 vinflasker.
Ja, den Skal prøve å ta den.
Alle dager. Kjære, jeg prøvde å komme bort til dere, så jeg trykket på dere, og så bort til dere, og så hoppet hun ned fra taket.
Det bra.
Det Are, dette her. Flaska, eller?
Ja, Shadowheart klarte å identifisere at det gift.
Ja.
Og så Og så snakket jeg med en sånn fyr som jobbet i det kassettfirma. Og han sa at, ja, der er du som skal bli den store helten. I morgen så skal vi si alt det jævlige dere har gjort mot et eller annet. Det var sikkert når vi slåss i den der... Hva heter det? Sirkuset. Og de skulle slippe en artikkel om oss som at vi var skikkelig fæle folk og bla bla bla. Så ble jeg kastet ut fra huset.
Det er vel en skjæring av det som kler seg ut og manipulerer.
Og her er hun jo. Det er hun som spiller musikk, ja. Hun fra den campen.
Det blir mer, ikke? Vi har allerede vært hos henne.
Ja.
Prate med katta her da, først.
Look at us! We made it to the city! We made it to the Elfsong Tavern!
Erik må det, tenker jeg.
I mean, what better audience could a bard ask for than the entirety of Baldur's Gate? Larissa lets me practice up here when she's on shift downstairs. She's too good to me. But you, I have a bone to pick with you, oh brave adventurer. Big trouble. The most trouble you've ever been in. I've decided I'm not going to perform in the elf song. Mainly because only the elf song itself is allowed to perform. I'm going to open up a school of bards. The best in the realms. To usher in a new age of magic and musicianship. And it's because of you that I dare to dream big enough.
Oi, katta går ned.
Thank you. That means a lot. I wanted to tell you first because, well, you inspired me to do it. I had something for you, my very first loot, but I seem to have fallen prey to the city's sticky fingers. Kindly imagine I've given it to you, yeah?
Hun prøvde å gi luten til Erik, men hun trodde at den var stjålet.
Thank you.
Er det du som har tatt den?
Hun ga den til Toris da.
Ja. Lull.
Den ble stjålet, så...
Gi meg flytta mi!
Kom ned til oss, du.
Oi!
Det er en katt du må prate med her.
Da fant jeg... Sende den til deg, og den til deg.
Kom ned til oss, du, Erik.
Ja, jeg har snakket med de bare spurte om... vi kan... Ja, det er 2 katter, og begge 2 spør om jeg kan drepe noen rotter, for da får de mat. De gidder ikke å drepe rottene selv. Jeg sa, oh, it's another monkey servant, eller noe sånt, og sa det.
Vi får gå nå og drepe dem, da.
Don't mind if I do. Better not be cursed.
Ja, jobb gjort. Ferdig.
Stemmer det, jeg var her, jeg husker ikke, men jeg bare løp inn. Jeg husker ikke hva som var her, jeg tror det var liksom det gamle og ordet til han Mindflayer-fyren.
Hallo Alice, hvordan går det i kveld?
Ja, det er det eneste stedet jeg husker.
Spiller mer ballerskate med brødren min og en kamerat.
Det var hjemmestedet til han Emperor-fyren, når han styrte ballerskate. Men den hatchen her vet jeg ikke om jeg har vært nedi, nå ble jeg litt usikker. Eller er det da vi kom ned til Undercity? Det stemmer det, det er kloakken. Det er hvor dere joina sist.
Nei. Bare løp tilbake da.
Ja, men vi har ikke gått opp dit da.
I kloakken?
Ja, vi har ikke vært alle steder her, ser jeg.
Okay.
Never-ending march of toil and suffering. The land is sick, and so are its people. We must cleanse the areas Faerun's impotent godlings have failed to restore.
Been drier than the Anorok recently. Lightbringer Gortash will show us the way.
And what will happen to those who oppose us?
These days, it's hard to tell if I'm precisely why he's a genius.
What's in here?
Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their job, they can sing sea shanties for all I care. Speaks well, that envoy Gortash. Excellent rhetorician.
Får du dirka opp?
Promised at least 100 more watches before the year's out.
Good. But once Gortash clears off the cultists, they'll still have to clean the rabble off the streets.
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do.
Får vi lov til å være her, tror du?
Nei.
Udmendi? Jeg vet ikke hva det stedet er. Det er mol, jo. Den jævla kjerringa, eller drittungen.
Ah. Da får vi sikkert lov til å være her.
Nine Fingers Bodyguard.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Ukta. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, Unkillable, Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him. Of course. They knew you were expected. The Guild is this city's first and last line of defense. It's only natural that we watch the gates for anyone interesting. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends.
Ja, det er vel
You have. But don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. You'll find few enough of them in this city. The Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Peers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful. The Absolute's at our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. The leader of some new crew that's intent on paining my arse. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on a message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. Doesn't matter. Whatever god the prick prays to, I'll send him to meet it soon enough. We don't. The Zentarim work for me. Time was I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The Guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back. Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem. Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet. Huh. It seems like my intelligence on you was patchy at best. That's annoying. I had no intention of leaving my city in the Dead Three's hands. Definitely not leaving it to some slimy shit that doesn't even have hands. So, as long as you can keep a lid on what's growing inside you, we're allies. Until you can't, and we're not. Simple enough, I reckon. Now, war to be fought. You need anything?
Det er en glitch her som gjør at hun ser nesten for mye til venstre.
Straight to business then. You've been seen with a certain Harper. Grey of hair, somewhat spiky of manner.
Nå har jeg allerede sagt at hun kjenner Jaira, da.
Ja.
Unless just taken to dyeing her hair, I'd call it accurate enough. I need to speak with her. She's still getting the lay of the land, I expect. I have information that might help with that. So, remind her to pay an old friend a visit, would you? I could, but she wouldn't thank either of us for that. Trust me. Now, is there anything else you need? Oh, did you enjoy the encounter? I have no doubt you gave them a good talking to. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly. so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose.
Oh, I get it. You're scared. Knock it off! Let's go home! We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in the alley!
Låst døra her.
Yep. Ja.
Never mind, det er bare snare vei gjennom.
Ja, ok. Jeg overvåker her uansett.
Ikke Dondo. Det er bra navn.
Oh, I get it. You're scared. Knock it off! Let's go home! We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in the alley!
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Kettrick's coffers. Ready to do some business? I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play. Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Right. Which crew are you with?
The names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the Guild, a loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Can't say I've heard of you. Spare me the story behind the name. I'm sure it's very scary. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down. Well, whoever he is, he doesn't seem very keen on talking. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic.
The Devil's Fee.
Wow,
Eller
look
annet
who
som sier meg at vi
it is!
kommer til å fighte de folka her, kanskje?
Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies. Nine Fingers is
Ready to do...
I should speak up.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be, and shop with glee. You must be awfully familiar with our esteemed Archduke to know about a thing like that.
Se. Ja. Hun har det I modellen sin nå.
Likewise.
Ja, hun har det både opp og ned.
Less of a colleague, more of a contractor. But I digress.
Dekorasjon.
You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer. Quite the fitting token. Let it not be said that Lord Mammon's servant does not deal with paupers. But I'm afraid you'll need to offer an awful lot. Be keeping the coin, though, of course.
Sånn der bardfyr for dere.
A generous donation. The King of Avarice's pockets are most pleased. You stand before Mammon's picklock.
Det den første Dragonkin vi har møtt?
My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I can reveal to you that I opened a portal for Lord Gortash. My word, this is embarrassing. Perhaps I should have explained our terms better. You asked what I did for Lord Gortash. You paid the fee, and I answered you. Our pact is complete. Would you like to make another transaction?
Nei, bare den står da.
Bytter da selv.
Jeg bytter når jeg bytter.
Yes. I should think that'll do deliciously. Lord Gortash wanted to steal something from Mephistopheles, so I punched a portal into the Archdevil's dusty vaults. And then oh, gosh, my fickle memory fails. If only something would jog it.
Det 5 minutter cooldown på lokkefolk på den måten, by the way.
My, what deep pockets you have. Gortash stole the crown of Carsus, pissed off Mephistopheles, but rather intrigued another devil by the name Raphael. His House of Hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Carsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One can only wonder what he has planned for the crown. The answers to that can probably be found within his house. What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless. Very well.
Fant jeg en kjæring som fortalte meg at hun hjalp. Oi.
Kan du ikke holde deg?
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain.
Hvor det du løp nå?
Mull or don't mull. It matters not to me. If you have coin, return. If not, don't.
Hvis du løper sammen, så får vi opplevd ting uansett, holdt jeg på å si. I stedet for å dele oss.
Ja. Hun fortalte meg bare at hun hadde hjulpet han Gortash med å bryte seg inn i private realmen til en av jeg håper å si motstanderne til Raphael. Og stjele en sånn krone. Crown of et eller annet.
You've seen much of the
Inn hit, tror jeg.
Men vi trengte 20, og så kunne vi få et valg om at vi kunne bryte oss inn der også, eller til han Gortash. Eller et eller annet sted, men det koster 20 000.
Ja, krasja.
Vi kan vente.
Fireworks never hurt anyone. That's just what grown-ups say to make us not want to play with them.
For Logi's fireworks, once it's lit, you commit.
Hvem var det som spiller falsk?
Jeg.
Jeg trodde du kunne spille.
Jeg valgte full paladin da.
Ah, ok.
Drop a coin, take a flower. May Chaunteer's blessings be upon you, child.
You look like someone who can probably read. Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one.
Har vi ikke allerede den da?
Jeg kan sikkert kjøpe en til, bare for å være snill. Du kjenner jo den guttungen der, da.
Thank you. My first sale. I can't wait to tell Mo.
Så det en annen.
Nei, det han som jobber med å stjele ting. Hva du mener en annen person?
Annen avis, tenkte jeg.
Nei, det var samme. Jeg prøver å ta restart her.
Følger du med på streamen?
Ja.
Prøver å... Problemet med en hagg.
De har vi erfaring med å slå. What? Åja, da kommer det fiender her.
Hvor du nå?
Rett nede ved stranda. Det kom sånne fiskemenn eller noe sånt. Oi! Såpass, ha!
Han ene er dau, men han står fortsatt opp.
Var det lightning bolt du tok der?
Chain lightning.
Ah.
Stå at de var svak mot strøm, så.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down. Truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Are these things? Gods, do they stink?
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Thanks for that.
Thought I'd be used to the smell of fish by now. That smell.
Did you see? They popped up out of the water all around me. Bitch Queen's mercy.
You 10 days.
Having these things lying around is bad for business.
Oh, I saw you fighting those monsters. You were magnificent, I think. I mean, I couldn't really see from where I was, but I bet you were.
I like a little crunch.
plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in our private chat.
That might be worth a look. That's curious. Chance off in there.
Kasta et bilde av Gortash I vannet.
Can't risk being in open view. If not over, then through.
Jeg for liten til å nå opp til bokhylla.
Det en avgang?
Jeg kan se.
Jeg klarer ikke lov til å røre dirt land.
Stig her I hvert fall. Ja, jeg hører sånn monsterlyder her.
Da låter vi ikke inn på meg.
Ja, fuck, hemmelig dør. Oi, se her inn da.
Du kom dit?
Gjennom et hull I veggen.
Et hull I veggen?
Ja, jeg er mage her, vet du. Jeg skal bare lute det andre stedet ferdig. Det hørtes ikke ut som de var snille folk der inne I hvert fall.
Hva skjer nå da? Loader den plutselig? Ja.
Du løper vel inn der hvor det slemme her, gjør du ikke det?
Jeg vet ikke.
Du gjør det hvis du løper inn I huset.
Klikka det, eller?
Det har klikket for meg her I hvert fall. Alt har ikke loadet inn ordentlig. Jeg kan ikke se med det egen fyr eller noe som helst. Bra å se på deg da.
Virker som det litt mer bugs I Act 3 I hvert fall.
Ja, det jo kjent for oss.
Grammatic codexes. Stå til begge livet.
Ja, jeg force quit da. Det stod bare loada. Men det fikser vel alt til slutt. Divinity Original Sin 2 funker jo dritbra, så hadde jo litt sånne bugs i starten også.
Det er jo ganske intrikat spill dette her, altså.
Har du sett forskjellen? Jeg så sånn der comparison video med han Asmongold fra Questlines og Cyberpunk og Starfield. Det er så bra forskjell, ass. Og så var det en fyr som hadde lagd if Cyberpunk had voice or questlines from Starfield, liksom hvordan de snakker og sånn, og skikkelig tant. Og så hver gang du skal gå et sted, så blir det quick travel, quick load, quick travel, blablabla. Hele tiden.
Very well.
Vet du hva som lager den lyden inni der?
Jeg vet ikke hva det er, nei.
Hva som prater til den tingen jeg har?
Hva skjer nå, da? Det er en dør her, men jeg kan ikke se døra, liksom.
Kan du ikke gå gjennom nøkkelhullet?
Nei.
Der, ja, nå låna det ordentlig inn her.
Don't worry about the smell, citizen.
Du så døra.
Den døra.
Ulla lever.
Og så krasja spill.
Åh, kødder du?
Da, ja.
Out into the mansion's faded
Oh, damn,
exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open.
Before his death.
Lord Gortash's name opens many doors, but it does not open this one.
Portrait of the noble before his death.
Not stir. It will not answer to the cults. Whatever this door is waiting to hear, it is not the name of some ancient. Nothing responds
before his
it
death.
is silent
Ikke
as
den,
the...
men midt i. Okay, before work.
Bit of bored girl playing music. Jeg går inn her. Mystic Karen. Der var det en vampyr, så det som.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Best keep your hands...
Kaste en fireball inn.
Ja, de var ikke slemme da. Kanskje de skal se hva de sier først.
Nei.
Aha.
Spotless brain. Hvis ikke han slem, så...
You do not have an appointment. Yet, yes. You were drawn to me. A wanderer, bearing the scent of death.
Ja.
You are familiar with the necromancy of Fae. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents?
Has nice pictures.
Unicorns.
Read it. Those with more sanguine natures are rarely attuned to the ethereal plane, or ready to receive its wisdom. But wait. My spirits stir. Our conversation appears to have disturbed them. They have a message for you. A most valuable one. I can summon them forth if you are willing to offer them suitable recompense.
Jeg har råd til det, så.
Jeg regner med at vi kanskje får tilbake pengene uansett hvis vi dreper den.
Kanskje.
Spirits! Mr. Carrion calls on you. Come forth. Listen.
Kunne du svare noe som stemte med hva som står i boka, eller?
Nei, tenker jeg. Yes. They know of the necromancy of Fae.
Jeg har ikke greid å lese hele boka, for jeg trenger en nøkkel.
Release.
Han var troller, han da.
The book must remain sealed.
Det er så ryddet.
Ja.
Kult.
Det er jævlig gøy, han der.
Ja.
It seems that if you want to unlock the mysteries of the necromancy, you must find the Tharkiat Codex. A simple ask for such a potent prize. I see you are gifted with the courage to stare into death's darkest corners, but not the intelligence to understand it. It does not matter. The magic at work here does not require your comprehension, only your participation. There is a place. Sorcerous Sundries. It is the closest to a necromantic emporium this city has to offer. If a copy of the Tharkiat Codex has entered this city, it will rest on their shelves. Be warned. The necromancy of Thay is not a book for idle study. I share my spirit's concerns about your aptitude for such knowledge, alas. And further education on the subject would cost far more than you are able to pay. Now, unless you have any further business with me, I think this consultation has reached its end. I always have items of interest to those of a curious disposition.
Ikke å spille igjen?
Ja, jeg kommer ikke inn.
Jeg prøver å reloade eller noe.
Nei, jeg tror ikke det hjelper akkurat nå.
Fy faen så billig den der var da. 112 gull bare.
Det er ikke så mye bonus heller da.
Pluss 2 bonus til spell og attack roll, så jeg synes det er ganske bra.
Ja, ok. Kjøp den da.
Need of you.
Not food.
Det er hodet jeg hadde brukt der hvis du vil bruke den. Det er sånn du kan raise undead.
Strange tidings. Strange indeed. You have done well. You are released.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Oi, her var det mange lik. Shit, ass. Jeg har litt lyst til å drepe de her. Jeg fant en soulcoin.
Jeg kan sikkert prøve å drepe den.
Jeg regner med at de er slemme. Hvis du ser opp i andre etasje her, så er de ikke akkurat snille.
Mummylord.
Med intelligence har han da.
Han kan ikke bli drept, står det. Vi må finne hjertet hans.
Ja, filakteriet, kanskje. Han er en lish.
Ødelegge itemen som holder den i livet.
Det er den blå tingen som dere lyser, ja.
Hvor da?
Lufta. Kan ikke targeten.
Det er jo sånn man ser ut når man er daua.
Oi.
En kiste inni her da.
Går det an å revive den, kanskje?
Ancient servant.
I should speak up.
Strange creature. Your wrappings are hideous.
så du gjorde?
Prøvde å åpne den kista der. Ja, den der blå greia flytter på seg da, eller?
Ja, det 2. Kanskje det spirits.
Hvor hjertet hans gjemt da, tro?
Godt spørsmål.
Need of you. Not allowed up. Must go down. Customers downstairs.
Bidum. En dør bak der.
Customers must go downstairs. Good.
Fuck. Kana check.
Not allowed up.
Oi.
Erik begynner å slåss med dem.
Du ble jo advart, Erik.
Ja, det var opp her vi ikke fikk lov. Ups. Ja.
Løp en vei.
Men du var der oppe. Hvordan kom du opp dit da? Gikk du... Ja. Temporal hostile skal bare løpe da.
Drepe dem.
Last.
Greit å samle litt XP nå. Der.
Red Carmine Mask.
Han var snill uansett, for å si det sånn. vi sett dammen? Hvor er han? Han blacksmithen.
Han har blitt her.
Jeg kan tydeligvis finne den.
Er det?
Står at vi har funnet den på quest-loggene. Ja, der oppe er den.
Han var kanskje forrige stedet vi var.
You carry strange tidings. Strange. You have done well. You are released.
Det er vanlig utgangen her, da. Her var den nede.
This tree is plagued by pestilence yet.
Vet, hvorfor var det en fyr som snakket utenfor?
Kommer du inn igjen, Jan Ole, eller ser du bare på?
Jeg bare ser på det. Jeg har prøvd nok ganger nå, tror jeg.
Ja, jeg skjønner.
Behold, this tree
Jeg lurer
is
på om det kanskje har
plagued
vært en
by
update eller noe sånt
pestilence
nå i
yet
mellomtiden.
refuses to die. The goddess
Prøver jeg
Frontier
starte bare.
wishes me to save it.
Ja, men det begynner å bli sent uansett.
I can feel it.
Sitt Barons Coop. Vi har jo vært her, men er det noe vi ikke fant da, eller?
Property in constant use. Gathering strictly prohibited.
How to kill a hag.
Og ja, for å komme oss inn i den der balgreia så må vi drepe 2 targets from this list and bring a severed hand as proof.
Hvor stod det?
Det står på questloggen.
Det er fordi folka driver og tar hender.
Ja.
Ja, jeg vet ikke hvordan vi får tak i det. Må vi stjele døde hender da, eller noe?
Her er det dabbe folk også. Jeg kom hit da, så kan jeg prate med dem.
Jeg gjør quest her nå.
Bruk meg da.
Jeg trodde jeg fant nøkkelen under skapet. Og kanskje til noe annet.
Ja, det var lett.
LOL gjør jeg det. Kanskje fordi jeg bruker deg, jeg vet ikke.
Nei, det er deg. Du kan lockpicke så lenge du har lockpicks. Det er bare at jeg har skills i det. Men 10 kan hvem som helst slå, så.
Everyone has to contribute, my darling. We all have to take care of each other. Once the washing is finished, you can play all you like.
Jules chest key fant jeg. Hvor er den? Jeg vet ikke hvor inngangen er til det huset her.
Floric, former advisor to Duke Ravengard, has been found guilty of treacherous and seditious activity against the people of Baldur's Gate. She will be executed 5 days hence.
Oi, hun kan vi kanskje redde.
Nowhere's safe anymore, no matter how many steel watches Lord Gortash tries to jam down our throats.
If you ask me, I don't think Gortash even deserves to be called a lord.
That's enough of that. Lord Gortash has everything under control. We don't need agitators like you ruining morale.
What are you gonna do? Arrest us?
That's what it takes to keep the peace.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us.
Hun der er nok Hagen, tenker jeg.
Company after all.
The wine scent is almost sickly sweet, with an acrid note just on the periphery. Poison.
Er dette en av de som skal bli assassinata, eller?
Ja, Cora.
Okay.
No, it was perfect.
Og det er han er rett.
Perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face. And I will peel it from your skull, should you interfere again.
Oi, hva skjer roper nå?
Oi, der.
Han er flere som er rødt her. Kanskje kloner? En stor sjanse for å treffe sivile her.
Ja. Prøvde å time det.
Wonder if this is worth the cost.
Ja, det er ikke noe spesielt. Bare et ekstra sverd. Doink. Hva er det for noe?
Sånn shapeshifters.
Ja, det er shapeshifters. Okay. Ja, rett. Står på det loggen. aktiverer resistance da.
Ja, hvor skal jeg bruke på de, ja?
500 XP per, det er nice.
Shit, he escaped. Going to his next victim, no doubt.
He escaped, jeg tror du drepte dem.
Jeg drepte tydeligvis bare noen av dem.
Ja.
Plot armor, vet du.
In my opinion, we should have a still watch in every Bulgarian home.
Better find somewhere to
Why?
go soon.
I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help the dishes.
Ble jeg da hun vi skulle redde?
Det ser ut som hun drepte også.
Time to
Hun som sa at han escaped.
Der er det.
Har ikke du møtt henne før?
I still can't believe... Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
Come get your copy of the Boulder's
Tusen gulla.
Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes. All right there, Chief. Can I interest you in a copy of our fine, fine broadsheet? Have a gander at that. Come back tomorrow if you fancy fresh news.
Garnet.
Ja, den der tingen du plukket opp, eller plukket du den ikke opp?
1492 fikk jeg vite nå at det året er.
Jeg har faktisk en ekte ametyst liggende her. Med uslipt.
Nice. Og det var sånn fyr på YouTube som lagde sånn D20-terninger av dem.
Ja, jeg så det. Det ble en ganske liten terning for selv om den er relativt stor. Men siden den er uslipt, så er den verdt sånn 40 kroner eller noe sånt.
Kan jeg snakke med dem? Nei, det er hvite fordi det døde av Cone of Gold, kanskje.
Kan du prøve da?
It was another day in the City of Lies, Baldur's Gate, where the people begged for justice until they starved. Two heroes were fated to cross paths that day. Their eyes met. Destiny was calling.
Jeg har ikke spillslått det.
Jeg tror kanskje jeg har.
Strangers? Only in a fool's definition of the word.
Roll,
it was the start of something incredible. Two heroes on the hunt for justice. No matter the cost, all the tall one had to do was say yes.
Ta scrollen fram da.
The tall one had failed the first test. They lacked caution.
Ja,
the cat could have just as easily been a foe as a potential friend. Perhaps it was simply not meant to be.
Sier noe, men...
Upon their return, the cat couldn't help but wonder whether the tall one had finally decided how their die would be cast.
Jeg regner med å bruke den selv.
Ja.
Here goes nothing.
Home of Lavernica, groundskeeper of Bloomdridge Park, lover of birds, bees, and everything in between.
Vi verkar samla till det.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Ja.
Har du förandrat utseende?
Du följer med. Oj. Det är så många... Har det gått an att prata med de för freezen? Där är han.
Jag ska hämta hun där Carlatch och snacka med honom.
Mm.
Han har Shadowheart nå.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have...
You've been single too long. I don't see the point. Staying informed seems such a special.
Diabolic Forge.
Thank the gods. I should have known you'd make it to the city all right. But you never know.
Med meg var en vilje.
Jeg var skeptisk på de tadpole powersa. Så Crusade er nødt til å være åpen for dem. Jeg har advantage på sånne rolls fordi jeg har illithid powers.
Sprer seg dette her.
Oi, sort of life stealing.
Ser ut som en gjøgler.
You've been single too long.
No fare, aspect of the chimpanzee. You gain resistance to falling damage.
I'm exactly as young Dalla made me. Never felt so liberated.
I don't read any. Wait, if you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed? I don't see the point. Staying informed seems super stressful.
Aspect of the bear are nice da. Double carrying capacity.
Pakkesel.
A suggestive nod? You've been single too long.
Articles about cults and war.
All right. I don't read any. Wait, if you don't
Bjørn med tigerhjerte.
don't see the point. Staying informed seems super stressful.
I'm exactly as young Dalla made me. Never felt so liberated.
Oh, not too. I'm standing down here.
Feet er det som er bra på henne. Mage Slayer, kanskje?
Jeg er usikker på barbar.
Suggestive nod? You've been single too long.
Og så bare øke strengthen hennes da. Virker jeg spør meg.
Den er nice. When making melee weapon attacks, you roll damage twice and use the highest result.
Exactly as young Dalla made me. Never felt so liberated.
No time to rest.
I don't read any. Wait, if you don't read the Gazette,
Jeg har en del nice i kista med et eller annet sted da, til hun her.
don't see the point. Staying informed seems super stressful.
Lul, den der grease-greia, han der vampyren kasta ligger der enda. Er det noe ulempe med barbar med armor, eller?
Ja, de mister abilitiesene sine, hvis jeg ikke tar. Bare sjekk.
Jeg har vel lov til å ha light armor, kanskje?
Jeg tror det.
Constitution pluss 2, det er nice.
Don't see the point. Staying informed seems super stressful.
Hearing you say that stresses me out more than the Gazette, mate.
infernal metals, da.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
Eller, det forskjell, da. Infernal iron, metal
My
and alloy.
old master. Before the mind flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on. I will, but I won't take it for granted. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
Oh.
It can wait, and so can you.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Ferdig. Et slag.
Det hadde egentlig vært litt morsomt om det var sånn.
Ja.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
Gjennom klærne.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
Stand stock still.
Gjør så lav.
Før så gikk de ikke ned på hook.
Nei.
Quack.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go,
Brukte vi bare en av de greiene, eller brukte den alt?
that engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
I don't see the point. Staying informed seems super stressful. Hearing you.
What can I do for you?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
Husk at jeg har funnet noe sånne greier, men banker den enda mer nå.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Var det en sånn jerndildo?
I don't read any of them.
Helldusk armor.
Weird heavy.
How do you stay informed? I don't.
Var den liksom så spesiell?
Staying informed seems super stressful. Hearing you say that stresses me out more than the Gazette
I
makes.
want to be taller.
Enda mer. Tror jeg har en del jeg kan selge til de folka her.
Better than ever. With all the articles about cults and
Hvorfor skifte?
Til den armor han lagde.
Jeg har en del. Hvorfor skiftet du form?
For ikke.
Gir de en settebonus?
Som jeg kan se.
Så tar den på.
Så litt kul ut da.
Nei, ikke noe settebonus. Dårlig.
Av så mye sånn greier jeg har.
Skal selge alt du lagde.
Oi, den var verdt 2000. What the fuck? Er den så bra?
Rolling your hit.
Nei,
Har det ikke noe du skal snakke om, ser det ut som?
han har ikke nok penger til å kjøpe nå, sånn her.
No time for chat just now.
De var bra. I 1000 gull, ja, for en armor. Der er jo Sword of Life-stealing, Erik. Du hadde snakket med en, du.
Ja, jeg så det i stad.
still breathing, despite everything.
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
What about me?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Withers, faktisk.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Thanks, soldier. Your support means I've got one less thing to worry about.
Go back to camp.
That means a lot to me.
Hvor mye kan hun bære nå? 440? Jeg vet ikke, vil dere fortsette, eller? Skal vi prøve å restarte?
Ja, men jeg skal ligge meg snart.
Ja, jeg kan vel kanskje ta pause.
Vi er jo snart maks level, da. Er ikke det 12?
Jo.
Maks level er 12, tror jeg. Så...
Ja. Jeg er veldig spent på om de øker det i en expansion eller noe sånt.
Ja, de har sagt at de kan gjøre det i en fremtidig expansion, tror jeg, men det er mye arbeid.
Det er jævlig mye arbeid. Det er ganske vanskelig å spille over level 12.
Hva skjer over level 12, da?
Det blir dritsterk. Det er vanskelig å lage utfordringer.
Er det ikke sånn at Mage til slutt kan begynne å forandre hva heter det? Ikke bare freeze time, men kan liksom forandre virkeligheten og sånn?
Ja, det er jo...
Merker at fyren min er ganske OP i hvert fall. Sånn single target damage er ganske, eller egentlig alt.
Og sånn her Divine Intervention-spillen er jo dritsterk i vanlig D&D.
Men så har jeg blitt sterk på grunn av mindflare-greiene også, da. Hvis du husker den der maskinen jeg satt med inn, vet du, i Git Rank i stedet.
Ja.
Den gjorde sånn at mindflare eller illetid-greiene ble bonus-action i stedet for en full action.
Er det det? Nice.
Det er derfor den... jeg kan caste vanlige spells, da, og bruke de som bonus-action.
Du kan også få en boost av han der hele tiden i Undercity.
Jeg er litt usikker på om jeg har fått det. Kanskje vi må gå tilbake til den.
Jeg husker ikke.
Jo, jeg tror han ga meg en boost. Jeg mener han gjorde at jeg fikk flere spells eller noe. Jeg husker ikke helt hva det
Han
var.
skulle egentlig prøve å fjerne eller noe sånt, og så ble han bare sterkere i stedet.
Time to roll out. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit. We've damaged them. We've damaged them. Enemy armor destroyed. Frag hit. Enemy armor destroyed. Enemy armor is hit. Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
Mata.
Höga något. Ja, jag tror jag får ta kvällen säljas. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.